Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is March 5th, 2022. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Let's take a look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. We'll start with the market update. Look at top ETFs by volume. That will give you an idea where the market is trending. And then let's look at heavily shorted stocks with low RSI, positive gross margin, and volume more than 1 million shares. I typically look at this list for my ideas. And then finally, let's look at stocks with high short ratio and volume more than 1 million shares. This is more of an unfiltered list with the majority of high short ratio stocks. So with that, let's jump in and get started. Look, we got here news, top news here. Russia's invasion of Ukraine, it's continuing. So market is really having some trouble here, and oil and other commodities are going higher. So Dow Jones dropped for fourth straight week. So we got to be a little bit careful here. And we have consumer price index, which went higher, shows inflation is rising sharply. So we got to be careful here. So now we got big news coming up here. Federal Reserve, they'll focus. It will be big focus here. They will be speaking after March 15th and 16th meeting. So most probably, we'll have one rate hike, maybe 25 basis points. But then we got to watch out for the language. If they use aggressive language, market can come down a little more. So with that, let's jump in. Look from a market perspective. Look what's going on here. We got a big down, nicely went up. People thought it's going to go higher from now. Came down even bigger. Notice lower lows, and then we got nice candle here, started going higher. Now it's wondering where to go. That's what's going on here. Expect more turmoil here, more turbulence, and probably we can see one more leg down here from here, and then it might go higher. And same thing going on here. The Russell S&P 500 also look lower lows, as you can see here. I think there'll be one more leg down here before it go higher. And similar story going on in Nasdaq also. It's also down, as you can see here. But if you're a long-term investor, this is the best time here. Buy some great stocks, and even the ETFs like QQQ, SPY, XLK, SMH, and hold for a long time will do very well. And even XLV, which is healthcare. And same story, S&P 500, nice upturn in the long run. So all these blips that you see here, great buying opportunity. I'll be buying slowly quality stocks and accumulating. And with that, let's look at the fear and greed index. Look, right now we are lowest reading here, 17 in a long time. So when the reading goes, around 17, 16, around 15 range, that's the best time to buy and hold for long term. And look, previous fear gauge was around 22. I know a couple of days ago it was 18. So when the fear gauge comes to extreme fear, as you can see here, that's the best time to scoop up your favorite stocks and hold it for long term. All right, now let's look at ETFs and see what ETFs are telling us. So from an exchange traded fund or ETF perspective, look, we got TQQQ. This is a 3x bull on top of QQQ. Look, that's going down big time in 1 day, 10 day, 1 month, all the way to 6 month. At the same time, look what's going on here. Volume is ramping up here. That tells you smart folks are scooping up and buying TQQQ, taking advantage of market downturn. When the market goes higher, the TQQQ, because it's a 3x bull on QQQ, this will go higher. That's how most people trade TQQQ. And S&P 500, as you can see here, down for 6 months, all the way from 1 day to 6 months. It's down, as you see here. And right now it's in the correction territory, 10% down from 52-week high. So at these levels, you could slowly buy some quality stocks. You will do well. Look what's going on to volatility, UVXY. Volatility is shooting up here. That tells you folks are fearing, folks are afraid of the market and buying some volatility to really hedge against their portfolio losses. And look, VXX, same story. Volatility is going higher. Right now we are at 26. That tells you it's really inching higher. People are buying VXX. But you got to be careful. I will not be buying VXS up here. Instead, I'll wait for some good days when the market jumps higher. That's when I buy VXS and UVXY, not when the market is tanking big time. You'll end up paying more money. And then you got here few more, as you see here, QQQA, which is one of my favorite. Look, it's down 17% for the year. It's also a great one to buy slowly and accumulate. On the positive side, look what's going on here. Silver, which is a commodity, going higher because of the uncertainty. And we got oil, energy here, energy going higher because of the uncertainty. And we got gold. Look, gold is going nicely higher. GDX is gold miner. That's also doing well. And we got a few more here. Short ETFs like SH are going higher. As the market tanks, these short ETFs will go higher. And even SQQQ, same story, going higher. It's a short on QQQ. So with that, let's jump in and look at stocks with a heavy short ratio. I usually look at this list here. This is one of my favorite because these are a little more safer compared to other names, because we got positive gross margin, low RSI, that tells you stock is sold off here. Volume is more than 1 million shares. Altman-Z score, which tells you financial strength, is more than 1.8. That tells you these stocks are not bankruptcy candidates. And quick ratio is more than 1. That tells you these companies have got money to meet short-term obligations. So that's why I look at this list to begin with, and then I might look at the unfiltered list to see what's going on. So with that, we'll cover this very quickly and go from there. Look, top of the list, we got bird, all birds. I know many people like their apparel. Stock is tumbling down, as you can see here. Price to sales ratio, which indicates valuation, is low at this time. And look, it's a small company, just $930 million in market cap. And from a sales perspective, just 189 million sales. If you're a long-term holder, you could take advantage and buy some. Look, there's a very huge short ratio here. This company can get better as you go forward. One of my favorite is GitLab. It's an IT company, helps with the software development. Look, that's a good one here. Nice Altman-Z score. Company is not making money. Net margin is still negative. But this company, if you can hold it for long term, you can make a lot of money. Been down big time. One of the issue right now is it's a high valuation right now. That's why stock is coming down. But if you have a long term horizon, this could be a good one. And I've got a few more. I will not talk through each of them. But as usual, keep watching what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. When you see insider buying heavily and institutions buying heavily, like GitLab as an example, that tells you there is a conviction on this stock at these levels here. That's why they're scooping up. And then we got a few more here. Look, BT and BZ. In both cases, we got institutions buying them heavily. That's why that's also good to slowly start buying along with the institutions. And we got a few more here. Look, we got some names. Look at the SPCE. Look at the insiders selling so much. Or be careful in names like SPCE here, Virgin Galactic, because insiders are selling heavily. And same story with the MMAT Meta as well as GDRX here. Institutions are selling heavily. You got to be a little bit careful here. And look, we got U and SFIX where insiders are buying very heavily. So you could look at those and buy them slowly. You could buy along with the institutions. And then you got Warby Parker, eyeglass company. It's a great one. Look, both insiders and institutions are buying. You could buy along with them. It's a $2 billion company. And they got a pretty good gross margin. So that tells you it's a good company. You could buy them along with the insiders. So also keep watching what's going on in the short term here. Look at 1 day and 5 day. If companies are making some progress there, that tells you maybe there is a short squeeze on the way. As an example, we got Wayfair. Wayfair, after coming down big time here, look, it's going higher when the market is down. That tells you this can go higher and squeeze those shorts. And we got few names here. Look, we got DNMR. Looks like they started going higher but came tumbling down. You got to be careful with such names here because it went higher but came tumbling down. So with that, let's jump in here. And also, as usual, keep watching the quick ratio. All these names have got nice amount of money. That's why quick ratio is more than 1. Pay attention to PS ratio or the valuation. The moment you see high valuation, like the couple of them here, SPCE, and even one more here, MMAT, you got to be a little bit careful here because valuation is super high. And Asana is also one of my favorite, but look, valuation is high despite of Dustin, the co-founder and CEO, buying the stock. It's a little bit coming down, but sometimes it goes higher. If you have a long-term horizon, Asana is a good play here, but short-term expect some pain. All right, with that, let's keep continuing here. Follow same methodology. Keep watching what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. As an example, look here, we got here OPCO. Looks like both insiders and institutions are buying big time here. You could take advantage. The very low price stock, $3. Don't expect it to shoot higher, but at least there's a good conviction to take advantage and buy along with the insiders and institutions here. So, as usual, keep watching 1 day and 5 day here. Some stocks are trying to go higher despite of market meltdown here. Look, Grow Generation. Grow Generation, it's a cannabis play, picks and shovels play here. Looks that's going to try to go higher here. You could take advantage and buy some Grow Generation here. That's a good one to play here. And we got, let's see, we got a few more as you can see here with the 1 day, 5 day progress here. Let's see, oh, we don't have any more. I think it's just the Grow Generation, which you could take a look here. All right, let's look at a few more. All right, so keep watching insiders and institutions here. We got, all these names look, we got all these insiders selling, not a great sign. But in some cases, we got DNA here, which is a good one. Look, DNA has got institutions buying, which is a good one here. You could take advantage and see if it's worth. But right now, short term, there's a pain going on here. And also, look, PS ratio is high. You got to be careful with such names here. I would not jump in at this time here. Zscaler, I think they announced the earnings also last week. Look, stock came down, but looks like there's some strength in a 5 day time frame. It's higher. If you have a long-term horizon, you could buy some Zscaler here. Understand it's got high valuation. That will be some short-term pain. And as you scan through here, keep watching what institutions are doing. In some cases, like Pubmatic, institutions are buying, but I don't like because insiders are selling. That's not a great sign here. All right, let's look at one more. Let's look at stock with a heavy short ratio, volume more than 1 million shares. Here, this is a somewhat unfiltered list. Only filter is volume more than 1 million shares. So as you see here, we got the entire list here. Keep watching. Short ratio here. Look, all heavy short ratio here. I would use same principle here. Keep watching what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. The moment you see both of them are buying, that's a good one to slowly start buying. Like GitLab here, that's a good one as you can see here. And also keep watching what's happening in 1 day, 5 day. In some cases, train has left the station. Like Workhorse, it already went higher. I would not chase it at these levels because it went high in 5 day and 10 day. I would not go there. But Big Five Sporting Goods, you could take a look at that one here. Just trying to go higher in 5 day, but not too much high. So that's a good one. You could take a look here. And we got a few more with trying to go higher, like Smile Direct and Cassava. Look, Smile Direct, it's down big time, but it's trying to go higher. You could take a look at that one. They got high debt to equity, long-term debt is high, but short-term looks like they got some money here to take care of their short-term financial obligations. Cassava or Sava is one of my favorite trading stocks. Look, it's also trying to go higher. You could take advantage and buy some Sava or Cassava here and go from there. It's not a fundamentally great company, but it's a good stock to swing trade. And got one more here. Look, SFT. SFT is also trying to go higher in the short term. You could take advantage. Fundamentals are not there, but you could take advantage of the short squeeze type situation here. And we got one more here, which already went higher. I would not chase it. Look, there's a nice short squeeze here in KLXC. I would not chase it. And we got a few more, as you can see here. We got one more here trying to go higher, Sirius XM. This one, it doesn't give too much money. It's hardly moves too much. You want stock that can go higher. With this one, it moves a little bit, but not too much. All right, let's continue here. Look, we got the list here, all high short ratio as you can see here. Keep watching inside the institutions here. Look, we got a nice insider buying in Asana. You could take advantage and buy along with the Dustin from Asana here. You could do well. And we got a few more as you see here. Look, we got a few more names. Looks like institutions are scooping up here. Some of them are already going higher, as you can see. But look, we got to be careful here. But we got inside institutions that buying heavily. That tells you it might go higher. All right, so keep watching 1 day, 5 day here. In some cases, stocks are making progress in 1 day, 5 day. Look, Camping World here, trying to go higher in 5 day. You could take advantage and buy some Camping World here. And we got one more here, Wayfair. We talked about it. It's also a good one. Big time down. You could take advantage. And we got a few more as you can see here. Even this one, Innovio, it's trying to, when the market is going down, it stayed flat. That tells you this can go higher. But the problem is I'm a little careful about the high valuation stocks here. Some of these names are high valuation. You got to be careful. All right, so we got a few more here. Look, apply same principle here. What insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. Heavy institution buying here. Look, we got the Go EV and Arrival. All these EV stocks have come down big time. The moment you see heavy buying from institution, that tells you it's a good time to slowly buy along with them. And we got AMRS here. Look, there's also nice institution buy in AMRS. You could take advantage. The stock is trying to go higher in 1 day and 10 day in 1 month, as you can see here. And as you see here, we got a few more here with the nice institution buying. Look, we got CRK, nice institution buying here. Stock is responding. Stock is going higher. I would be careful to buy here because it's already going higher. As usual, keep watching what's going on in 1 day, 5 day. If the stock is responding slowly, that's where you can jump in. But if it's going fast, don't jump in. Look, big sporting goods, you could buy slowly here. This is trying to go higher slowly. And we got the Woof. Woof is also trying to go higher here. You could take advantage, jump in the bandwagon, and go from there. All right, so let's jump in here. I think it's the last one. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe. Be careful.